doing? All righty. Thank you very much. Standing ovation. This is the Stand Tuck Man coming to you live from Podbean, Fisherman's View on Life. And tonight we just gonna be chilling. I'm gonna say whatever comes to mind. Just want to get out here and say hey to people. 11 o'clock on the east coast of the America, and don't know what time it is where you are listening, but I hope you are up and about. Things going on that makes them happy, all of that good stuff. And so tonight, I just want to say I'm doing okay. I had, uh, I'm still here. Nothing major, and I can't get over. But I would like to extend an invite to any and everybody that is listening to come on here and let's chat about anything that is non intrusive. I'll say. But the Fisherman's View on Life is all about trying to hook in regards. I might have a girlfriend, get a number or something, or a boy. He's trying to come over here to America. I told him to try to find a nice young lady to fall in love with. Come out, excuse me, and hopefully she could get him over here on a spousal visa or something. But you never know what tomorrow will bring. I hope he finds a way to get here. But I told him, I said, when you come to America, don't expect it to be easy ride because it is not cheap here. We gotta pay $2,000 to $3,000 a month in mortgage, or 1,500 to $1,800 a month in rent. That is not cheap. You come here, you gonna have to spend some bucks. And I imagine if you was out in California or New York, you'd be spending tall dollars. You'd be like, holy cow, Batman. This is not right. But it is an amazing thing that we got going on here. Everybody is struggling, but they ain't got the time to say it. But they struggling. It's a struggle out here to live. Everybody gotta eat. Everybody gotta sleep. Everybody gotta have transportation. Now, if you missing one of those elements, you're gonna be up the creek. You gotta have a car, unless you live in the city. You can get the bus, but you can't catch the bus and buy ice cream at the grocery store, huh? You can't buy ice cream and ride the bus. You just can't do it. Can't bring it back to the house. So I pity the youth that are coming up because everything is going to skyrocket in the next 10 years. Where $5,000 a month as a paycheck is going to be nothing, absolutely nothing. You can't live off of $5,000 a month right now unless you had no bills. That's no house payment, no car payment, no grocery bill, no light bill. Then you can just buy gas and travel and do whatever. But for the average person, it's a struggle. It's a big struggle. So if you're out there listening and you know about the life, then come on here and holler at me. Let's talk about some living in your area. Because living in South Carolina, where I'm at, we got what's called a food desert. In the city, they have, if you don't have a grocery store in a 2 mile radius of a neighborhood, that's considered a food desert because the community people there can't get to the grocery store. You know, 2 miles might not seem like a lot, but a 65, 70-year old person can't walk 4 miles. That's 2 miles there and 2 miles back. And then they got to have a grocery. No, they can't do that. So if you're in one of those cities where there's a food desert, hit me up because where I'm at, we have a Dollar General, which sells the same thing as a grocery store, minus the fresh meat. So we don't have the fresh meat. Got processed food. Don't have fruits and vegetables. So not even seasonally. But but it is a necessity for the community to have a place to go shop. If you don't have a place to go shop for food, you up the creek. You can't grow a garden and and can all of your vegetables that you've grown. Just can't do that. You can't do that. Can't can all the fruit, and so now you got to go buy it. All right. So I look at Dollar General. It's an okay place, right? But we got 250 people in this town. Unless Dollar General get a whole bunch of drive-throughs, Dollar General gonna realize they are losing money because of the lack of income amongst 250 people. 250 people can't give you a profit. If you got 5 employees, you got maintenance, and then you gotta have a profit. 250 people can't do it. Nope. So I say in the next 5 years, they give a business. It's only been here like 3, 4 years. But I said in the next 5 years, Dollar General will close down. Then we'll be without anything except the little cricket we got that it has tuna fish, a 3 ounce can of tuna fish for $3. You can't sell that to people that's making $20,000 a year, an EBT card. You know what I mean? You can't do that. So it's a it's a struggle to survive, man. And I don't understand how the people that are in charge don't realize that we are people as well. We need to have a nice subsidized state grocery store. Everybody gonna go there if it's a grocery store. The state just take over. You know, they hire the people. They get the groceries. They put it in. Then we got all these people that have got the cards and the grocery and the regular people that are able to purchase stuff. Then we'll have a nice grocery store that'll last a long time. I was looking at the YouTube channel, and this guy was going through Mississippi. Mississippi is bad. I thought I got it bad here, but Mississippi you can go in Mississippi and cuss real loud. Nobody will hear you though, but you can cuss. We have the abandoned buildings, we have the abandoned homes, but when you have a tremendous amount of abandoned buildings and abandoned homes that have been abandoned and grown over. Mother Nature's taking them back. Uh, you can look at a neighborhood and go, "Holy cow, man! This ain't right. This ain't right at all." But at the same time, you can understand it because there's no industry there. You know, Mississippi has the blues, right? They got the Mississippi Delta where the blues was founded. Yeah, guitar playing, harmonica playing people, but they are gone now. So the kids that are there are not blues people. They are crying the blues, but they are not blues players. You know, so you can't sustain a city on has been. Got to sustain the city on what is now, and we need a what is now here. Need a grocery store. We need an industry to come here and get these few people that we have a job. 'Cause a job is a necessity in life, man. When I was in high school, I was begging my mother every day to let me quit. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I think high school is the worst place in the world to go. You are a teenager. You're sitting there learning how Hitler killed people. Can't get a job with that. You're sitting there learning how Israel did this and Africa was this, and but you can't get a job. Our uh, our school system does not reflect life. There's no way you can tell me that it's more important to learn about 1785, 1693, 1824, and all those dates and all those wars and all of those generals and you find that to be important than me having a job. But if I go out, get out of high school and become a drug dealer or some illicit crime person, then you're gonna be saying I had a bad childhood. He wasn't reared by his parents, and he didn't have this. He could have been so much more. And right? But in reality, you spent 12 years in school. Nowhere did the school prepare you for life. They didn't say, hey, ninth grade, you need to have a skill. So here's we're going to give you the skill. You're going to work this skill until you graduate. And when you graduate, you're going to have an apprenticeship, and then you're going to be able to make some money. That makes too much sense, right? That just sounds just too logical to understand. Why would I want to have a skill in today's world? Because I uh, don't need a job. Is what the school system saying. You don't need a job. You need to go to college. You need to go to college and college and college, which is all the school systems teach is going to college. College is not what it is. Everybody is not college bound. There are a whole bunch of people that look at college and go, I had all of that in high school. I don't want to learn another history course. I don't want to learn another thing about religion. I need a job. But the school system don't understand that. It's just sad. I am here to tell you, I begged my mother in the eighth grade. Me thinking now. I didn't know there was but in eighth grade I was 13. But I wanted to have a job. You're gonna need a house. You're gonna need to care of your family. But with history, 1749 and Stonewall Jackson running up his hill and all of this stuff, it serves no purpose. Zero. I in history. And they said, okay, we hiring for you because we've been waiting on you to come in here. We've been looking for a person with an A in history. Oh, and you're the first one. We're gonna hire you. That is not gonna happen, right? So the depravity of reality for our school system is just mind-boggling, man. I cannot, for the life of me, understand how we can still be teaching the same thing. It's the same thing. And I went up to my high school. I walked in. I told them I wanted to see the guidance counselor because I wanted to get my transcript from high school. I want everybody out here to know I was number 205 out of 272 people to graduate high school. Now I'm a retired Navy guy, right? Whoop dee. I can drive any ship in the world. Whoopity doo, whoopity whoopity doo. I never wanted to drive a ship, ever. I'm from a landlocked town. There's no ocean where I'm at. I didn't see ships unless I watched TV. And I didn't go, I want to drive that. No, I didn't. But I said I wanted to be a bulldozer operator, right? Nobody thought I needed to do that because they didn't give me the job. They didn't give me the job training. They didn't say, hey, Willie, when you graduate, you can go over here and you can get on this bulldozer apprenticeship program and you can get your job, right? They didn't do that. So I had to join the military. And now I'm retired, which is okay, but it wasn't my plan. It was a necessity. And while I was up there at my high school, uh, I'm gonna call it out. Union High School, Union, South Carolina. The Yellow Jackets, go Yellow Jackets, right? Whoop-dee. But while I was at the high school get with the guidance counselor, I was taken aback because I turned around and I saw that they had all the flyers for all the branches of the military, just like they had 40 years ago when I graduated high school. They didn't have no apprenticeship programs there. They didn't have job placement. There's no union rep. There's none of that. It was just military. Absolutely shame. Now, this day and age, the only options for our graduates is the military. Those who don't want to go to college is the military, which is absolutely nothing wrong with the military, but it should not be the one thing that you got to do for employment. Should not be that. Absolutely shame. We should fire all of the curriculum writers and tell them, look, if Johnny can't get a job with this course, don't teach it. Nope. I didn't want to be a scientist, so they teach me stems and all of this. What's that? What's that chart? They have all of the doggone chart names for metals and oxygen and hydrogen. I'm going. I don't want to do this, but I had to pass it, and I didn't remember a single thing that I learned in there. Single. I don't care about that. I've never looked at science. Don't want to do science. Okay. Everybody already has done science. They wanted to do science. But when I go get something, it's already scientifically approved. So I don't need to know all of those bias and biometrics that, no, I don't. I needed a job. And I was real and I wanted a job. And I knew that I needed a job. I have friends that have had great grades suffering because the job they got ain't paying enough. You're going, okay, I got this job, but I need another one. You know what I'm saying? This is wrong, man. We should not be set like this, where everybody got to be taught the same thing, and nobody is realizing that we need to get a job, need a career. You know what I'm saying? Need to get yourself right because the bill collector, which calls me all the time, he says, "Can you make this payment?" I go, "Not today, not today, not today, not today." Mm-mm. Say, "All right, as soon as you can." I go, "Okay, okay, okay." But the bill collector don't care that you got an A in school. Feel me? He wants his money. That's how it works. But the teachers will be like, "Oh, you were such a great student. I like the way you take care of yourself. You did all of your homework." But at the same time, you ain't got no job. No job. Nobody is hiring you to talk about history unless you're going to what Maggie Valley or somewhere up there in Philadelphia or West Virginia Wars or something, or you going over in Pennsylvania for something to be one of the tourist jobs. But for the most part, nobody's hiring. You find yourself, you find yourself, you find yourself crying out on the streets of Kensington, Pennsylvania, selling your body as using drugs and being bent over half the way because nobody's hiring one bit. So that's just me. Anybody else out there that want to tell me about it? Yeah, I'm still doing my cousin thing. Just for those of you that remember me, if you listen to me, I'm still on my 23andMe. Hey, 23andMe, thank you. So all of the people that are doing the DNA from 23andMe, hey, I hope all is well with you all. I have been finding more relatives than I can shake a stick at, but it's all good. Ain't no mate, but I am just, I am just amazed that I got 5,000 people that have signed up. But at the same time, it's another 25 or 30 because they got brothers and sisters. So if I got 5,000 right now, and technically I got 30,000. So you got brothers and sisters. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I'm looking at it. It says test your mother. My mother passed before I did the DNA, which I really wanted. Which I really wanted to. Wish I could have, because there's a lot of people out there that are related to my mom, man. It's just blowing me away. But I got 5,000 people so far. 5,000. And thus far, I've connected with about 65 or 70 of them that said hello. My phone was filled with my family members, but so I don't know how to get them back up right now. I'm just looking at Jamal Net. Where he at? Jamal. Net. All these funny names, man. Jamal Bassinet. I can't pronounce it. He is my fourth cousin. Let's see what side he's on. He's on dad's side. Fourth cousin on dad's side. Mom and dad both had equal amount of people. Equal amount of people. Excuse that yawn, man. Oh, today I sent him a hello. Well, hello. New Jersey. I got a friend. Everybody's up, so I'm 30 minutes into it. So, and thing. Uh, I want to say hey to the people in Ghana that are listening to me. I hope all is well over there. Then I got some down in Brazil. Daniel, if you're out there, I would love to talk to you again, man, to see how you're going. We came on for a minute and you had something in common, then you left me. See, so I'm just saying hey to you, but hope everything is going good. Let's see what's this. I didn't amazing. I didn't connect with a lot of people, and I still say that a picture. That's the whole thing, you know. Chelsea Chalice Chalice Childress. Let's see where you at. Let's see what our genetic relationship is. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Skip, 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 skitty down. He's an A2. I don't have the family. Got a lot of she got indigenous is merely 21%. Only got 9, 10%. I found out what's we can do family man. Can do a family man. Let's see. Don't go in, only know where I've been. I've been there. Chuck Matthews. Anybody know Chuck Matthews? He's out there somewhere. 1964, 59 years of age. He's exploring Rockville, Maryland, United States. I don't know where that is. I got a friend up in Maryland, though. But friend and family up there. All of me free time. It is on the fur radio saying hello and you're his cousin. And yes, you are. So, hey out there, cousin. I have a slew of connections already, man. It's just amazing, 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 amazing. I would love for you all to talk back to me. I got Deaf Fame Elizabeth Coleman Williams. She just smiling from ear to ear. Hello, cousin Deaf Fame. Hello, she's my fourth cousin. I don't know how to tell you if we are ready. My father's side is just here. Doric Harris. Doric Harris. That's a killer name. Doric. Ain't Derek. It's Doric. Dar. Yep. And that's a good, cute name. All right, Doric. I'm gonna send you a hello. Hello today, cousin. So I done sent the first hello. You should come back. I'm gonna go back to Deaf Fame. Deaf Fame, Deaf Fame. Tell her hello. You smiley all over. Hello today, cousin. All right. So that's Deaf Fame Elizabeth Coleman Williams. Anybody know her? Tell her I said hello. And we got Doric Harris. If you know him, tell him I said hey. Then we have David Gooden. David Gooden. Boom. Jacksonville, Florida. I done sent them. We got a lot of people down in Florida. But anyway, it's been 35 minutes. Ugh, and nobody wants to come on. So I'm just gonna call it. Get me some sleep because I need my beauty sleep. Yeah, I don't know what I look like, but I need beauty sleep, man. All right. So if you're listening to me around the world, I want you to know I thank you, appreciate you, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow, or it's already tomorrow for you, depending on where you're at. You have a great day anyway, and hit me up next time. All right. So this is the Sandtuck Man on the Podbean Live, Fisherman's View on Life. I'm getting ready to sign out. I'm going to sign out. I'm going to sign out, and I'm going to say good night to all of you. Good night and good morning. All right. Let me do my countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.